Alright guys, we're back today with another Deathwing video. Unfortunately, we're about to go up against the Tychus, so he's gonna completely destroy us. Alright, we're up against Chin, Zarya, Deckard, Tychus, and the Butcher. We're gonna pick up Draconic Might. Am I good with Deathwing? I guess I'm okay. I wouldn't say, like, I'm great. Alright, anyways. We're gonna switch to our World Breaker form, so we have a bit of range here to begin with, since nobody wants to come into Sergeant Hammer's Circle of Death. Our E is called Earth Shatter, and if it hits an enemy hero, it stuns them. It's like 3 lines of damage that fire out from his claws. The stun is, I think it's less than a second. It might be 0.75 seconds if I remember right. Our W is Lava Burst. It's an AoE. You drop it, does some damage, and then it stays there for a couple seconds. Sort of like Stukov's Silence, and does some damage. Doesn't silence though. That was just an example. And then we have our Molten Flame. It's just like Diablo's Lightning Breath. Fire it out, does damage in a straight line. Deathwing doesn't have mana like other heroes. He has energy, which you use to fire up your basic abilities and your ults. But energy is passively regened, it seems. So there's that. Doesn't look like anybody's soaking the top lane. We have Zarya and Reyna in the bottom lane. We're not actually doing much here. So anyway, I'm in World Breaker form right now, and I think of that more as my range form. You have a little bit of CC with your stun, and you have a slow, I believe, with our W. Yes. When we go into Destroyer form, that's more like when you want to get in people's faces and do more damage in melee. See if we can stun the Butcher. We did. But because of the Tychus, I might be in World Breaker form more just so that I can outrange his minigun. I'm really not trying to get shredded with that. Alright, at level 4 we picked up Dragon's Ire. Definitely gains damage when missing armor. I'm assuming I'm going to be missing armor. Oh, I didn't. One other thing to keep in mind with Deathwing is that his abilities are slow. They have a short delay. Deathwing also doesn't have a normal mount. He has Dragonflight. When you use Dragonflight, you fly up into the sky, and it heals. Oh, I thought they were trying to say something. It heals you, and when you drop back down, based on how much health you have, it'll restore your armor plates. When you lose your armor plates, the only way to get them back is to use your Dragonflight. Alright, we're gonna switch forms here because we're about to fight some people. Alright, our W in Destroyer form is called Incinerate. It's an AoE, shoots flames out from Deathwing. Our E is called Onslaught. It is a short charge that bites at the end and does extra damage. It's also a slow. That's important because later on, I believe at level 7, I'm going to be picking up an ability that increases our damage to disabled targets. So slows, stuns, things like that. We also already have our ultimate. It is called Cataclysm, excuse me. And you pretty much fly over an area and you burn the ground and do damage, and then it stays there for a little bit. Oh wait, it's not level 7. Okay, we're gonna pick up Skyfall. I think the ability I was talking about might be the next tier. Anyway, Skyfall lets you shoot down 3 meteors when you're up in dragon form. And if they hit a hero, you heal 5% of Deathwing's health. Maximum health, I believe. And it lowers the cooldown of when you can drop back down. Which is important if you're using it to get around the map. I've played with that a little bit. And if you don't have a shorter cooldown, then you kind of fly up. And I believe you're up there for like 8 seconds or something. Which seems like a long time when all you can do is just watch what's going on. Here, let me see if I can show you right now. Yeah, I didn't actually aim that very well, but that's okay, because we were pretty high health anyway. I was just trying to get to the middle lane. I thought that might be faster, but because I missed, it wasn't really. Oh, I was supposed to say, here comes Tychus. I still have a habit of like walking out of roofs and things when I'm playing Deathwing because you have to do that on everybody else. So that's a bit of a habit I have to break. It looks like the butcher is in the top lane with Orphea. We cannot fly up for another 5 seconds. I'm gonna stay here because this looks like it's gonna be a team fight. Should we? Hey, we got a kill! Yeah! No, come back and stand in my fire breath. Oh, she's just doing that to get energy. Oh, that sucks. You know what? If I had gotten my level 10, the one I just picked up restores our Cataclysm when we destroy forts, but because I didn't pick it fast enough, we have a 90-second cooldown. I don't know if I mentioned this, but Deathwing is unstoppable, and he cannot receive any friendly effects. So no healing, no buffs, no nothing. You're on your own there. The only way he heals is with Regen Gloves or your Dragon's Blade. I believe there's a shield talent later in the game. I'm trying to remember which tier it is. It might be 16, which can heal you. Also, the talent I picked up at level 1, when I attack heroes with my basic attacks, I get healing. I'm really bad at actually basic attacking heroes though, so I don't get much value out of that. Right, yeah, so people can just kind of sidestep your Q ability, and that's a bit of an issue. You can also use your Cataclysm for things like getting away, although I aimed it weird there. Sometimes I use, I'm gonna die, but sometimes I use the Onslaught to maneuver because he's so slow and it can push you forward a little bit. I've had people chase me like across the whole map and just kept doing that to get away. So when you die, you come back in whatever form you were when you died. So since I died in Destroyer form, I'm going to come back in Destroyer form. Alright, here we come. Okay, I can't land there. Team's doing good. I don't feel like I'm getting many of these kills here. So one thing I've been trying to remember is like Deathwing's hitbox is huge. Like, so what I mean is you can try to body block people easily on him because like he takes up a massive portion of the screen. Also, Zarya's ult does not work on Deathwing. I might die. I was taking tower shots. I was trying to get Zarya. I don't even think I did. No, Orphea got her. And then I was going to try to use my ult just to fly away, but again, all of his abilities have a charge up. So that's 2 seconds. What's this one? 1.5 seconds. After 0.75 seconds. After half a second. He reminds me of Urel a little bit in that regard. Oh, this is the talent here. So, empower basic attacks against disabled enemies. I believe we do 30% additional damage. And it lowers the cooldowns of our basic abilities. So because of that level 10 ability, since we might destroy this, I might just fire off my ult. Oh wait, why am I taking damage? We had minions! I guess we don't now. Which isn't good because Sergeant Hammer just got pushed in. Okay, this is a bad idea. I'm probably gonna die. I'm gonna end up taking core damage if I'm not careful. I am absolutely dead if I don't walk out of here. How did that happen? We didn't get the building, so it didn't reset my ultimate cooldown. Your ult cooldown is 90 seconds. And if you kill a fort with the talent I took at level 10, it automatically resets. He's gonna sidestep that. That's not a good ability to use if they're chasing. Unless they're really close to you or you can see what path they're about to take, then it doesn't work because it takes too long to cast it. I've been trying to get that disabling talent where I do more damage to work because I believe a couple of his abilities have a slow, and then at level 20 you can get a slow on your Cataclysm, and I keep thinking like, oh, that sounds really good, like you'd be able to do a massive amount of damage, and then it just hasn't happened for me yet. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna go for Elementium. What is that? Elementium plating? If I said that wrong, I wouldn't be surprised. Hey, I did something! Anyway, when we pop our shield that I just picked up, it actually gives us healing. Activate to gain a shield equal to 35% of Deathwing's missing health for 8 seconds while the shield hold Deathwing regenerates health. Hold on, I thought I was getting attacked. Regenerates 2% of his maximum health per second. Which, you know, I like that because it's a heal and he can't get healing from other people. GG. GG, well played! Good job, team! So the first game I did the Q build, which worked really well on the first day that he came out. But now that he's been out for like, I don't know, 2 days now, it's not working as well because people are like, okay, I'm just gonna sidestep. Which is why I was playing around with the trait build. I'm air quoting, but you guys can't see. To see if I can get more damage out of his like disabling things, and if you have Jaina or somebody on your team, I thought maybe it could work. But I'm still testing. So anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. Feel free to like the video if you enjoyed the content. Subscribe to the channel as well. Make sure you hit the bell notification so that you know when I post new videos. But anyways, hope you guys have a great day and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye!